Gravitas, very cheeky little death sentence, flay right into the Trompers. And Thomas Shen forced to flash away. Beats goes to follow on through. Had the lantern behind him. Puma gets baited in. Will at least get the kill, and with the result of that, gets the passive. Runs quickly away off the back of his flash as well.
Floppy might find the engage here though.
Floppy does have flash available, and it's played dodged. Well played, and maybe Puma is going to be eating his words because Kano puts him down. A less than favorable situation, so you do feel a little bit robbed out of that one if you're the order bot lane, especially if you're Beats gets that death sentence through onto an Ezreal. Doesn't happen every day.
But just looking at this top lane trade, of course you've got a Kano nearby. That Q in could be an indicator, but Safa is going to hold strong. The difference between these champions right now is that Maximizer's ult is non-committal. Safa's ultimate is usually more of an all-in approach. And with the hovering of the jungler here, Max has to play this one out expertly and wait for his own jungler to make the play. Times it well.
Or does he?
Ooh.
The
That'll be
ignite.
one tick.
Oh, it does actually tick enough. I think it was a corrupting pot in there as well that helped out. There could potentially be a jungler headed in their direction, and so they are going to have Kano pathing down as well.
No teleports available bar Chungy, so this could work out for Order.
Beats doesn't quite get the play through perfectly, so we'll cop a lot of damage initially from that Leona. Thomas Shen, Arcane shifted forward, and as a result has to flash back on out, but cannot make it out alive. Puma chases him down, and that is a third kill for the Jinx. A big power spike coming through for Order off the back of that.
They may have a crack at this one, actually.
And we'll see if he can find him hidden inside that bush right now. Kyosei does use the root early, so Maximize will be able to walk out. No, maybe not. Flash forward from Kyosei. The ultimate was invested there as well, but that's all good.
Hey, Jordan, who has the completed Divine Sunder right out of the gates. A very different style of league here, but expect more armor across the board.
Yeah, it's always going to be an awkward spot to be in when you have to sort of half buy multiple items. It takes you a long time to hit those power spikes, particularly considering neither of these are headed towards a mythic item either. So that's also still far, far away from Chungy right now. But Gravitas have got 4 players up in the top side of the map. Solar Flare connects nicely, and the ultimate from Kevy is not nearly enough to keep him alive. So he's done so. Yosei did teleport up to the top wave as well. Just yet, there's a nice death sentence onto Thomas Shen. Can Floppy bail him out of here? Can't imagine he will be able to. The heal not enough to keep him alive against the Super Mega Death Rocket, and all of a sudden, things shift back in the favor of Order in the top lane.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, here comes Safa, and Puma is most definitely caught. Cleanse doesn't quite get him out of there alive. Floppy charges forward as well. Stopwatch keeping Beats alive for now, and Chungy teleports back in looking for trades. They're going to get them. Floppy also falls. A double kill for Chungy is massive news for Order. And Gravitas, it looked so good for them for a moment, but what a great response from Order.
Yeah, I mean, Kyosei's looking like a powerhouse, but it's not going to have enough to execute, not going to have enough damage to reset. It is Order once again. You know, this was a reactive play, but they put their best foot forwards, right? They teleport in, they have 5 strong, and they make a positive trade for themselves out of a negative situation. Puma may not be the entire team. Again, Chungy with those 2 kills puts himself in very good stead.
Yeah, Justice Dragon is spawning here as well. Order in full control of the mid lane. Kevy does have the Rift Herald available. Pops it down. Interesting engage. This is a bit messy on all sides. Floppy taking the brunt of the damage right here. Akano only just arriving. Gravitas will be shaking their heads after that one. That is a very poor passage of play. Rift Herald does get the charge, but deleted straight away. Having some problems up against Puma. Jumps straight into a trap. Gets deleted by the rocket, and now the rest of Gravitas are in no man's land. They've got absolutely nowhere to go. Puma's getting excited, charging forward. There's a kill for Beats, but they're all really going the way of Puma. A 3K for him, 1 for Beats, and it might well be a 4K. Puma wants them all. Won't quite get it. Safa walks away. I just feel like Chungy is toying with them, but he might have bitten off more than he can chew. The CC layering, not quite good enough. Zenith Blade didn't land, but still, Kyosei gets the job done, and Maximize has just teleported to his death. One would think. Prowler's Claw and ultimate through from Akano. And that is another dead Order player. The chase is on. Safa is there. Kevy the focus right now for Gravitas. And they must win this fight, but you're exactly right. Puma, an ever-present threat, starts to turn things back on its head. Super Mega Death Rocket is just enough to put Floppy to a one-shot.
good stead, but it's already at 4K.
Oh, Kano's going to have to pull off a Mighty Fine Steel. Teleports are coming on through. Thomas Shen looking for some damage, some poke, and it's actually going to be the turn in from Order. The rocket lands on top of the entire Gravitas roster, and it is utter decimation at the moment. Death Sentence connects, but Gravitas, they're turning it back on its head. Another hook connects. Kyose somehow has turned into a Thresh. I don't think it's going to be enough. Unfortunately, Safa is left alone, but there was a moment there where you thought Gravitas might turn it back on its head.
Jeez. Once again, right? These fights are closer than they should have any right being, but they're just so far ahead, Order. They're actually beating them with their wallet.
From him. Rocket, maybe just to even get vision of Safa for a moment there, but there was nowhere to go. So this will be another dragon in the back pocket of Order to push forward. Do they even look to just end the game right here with Baron in their back pocket? Safa goes forward and gets deleted. Puma says thanks very much for the DoorDash delivery. That's 10 kills, 10, 2, and 7 right now for Puma, and you can bet he's going to get a couple more right here. This is the end of the game. This is Gravitas in their death throes, and Order have completed a very comfortable victory, 25-10, as the 29th minute ticks over. Order picks up the win.